When Zahira met Andrew on a blind date in Abu Dhabi, they were both far away from home. She's originally from Durban, while he's an Australian, and they'd both come to Dubai as a career move. Their romance blossomed, and their wanderlust has since taken them to Doha and Durban, with an interlude in Melbourne in between. Clearly, travel makes up an important part of their chemistry, so a destination wedding was on the cards. And where better than Dubai?
Dubai has become the workplace and home of international brand manager Zahira Vareywa. With her wedding day approaching, she was enjoying some me time on the beach.
Andrew's proposal was really something out of a movie. It was a surprise holiday to New York City, which is my favorite place in the world. He'd planned a rooftop in Manhattan with the New York skyline, and it was everything I'd ever wanted. It had the fairy lights. He'd done a video with our entire family singing to a song. He'd had a little book that he'd made with 50 things he loves about me, and it was like living in a cloud. One that we both didn't want to get off, but we had to come back to reality. But he'd honestly gone beyond any expectation I would have ever had.
The wedding dress was created by designer Stephen Khalil to realize Zahira's personal vision.
Zahira decided on a trumpet silhouette with an off-the-shoulder neckline. The detail that she wanted was embroidered with pearls and crystals, which is really gorgeous. And it's made from a silk crepe, which is a pale skin tone, just to bring out the detail and all the embroidery.
The city skyline forms a man-made mountain range on the shores of Dubai Creek, which has become a playground for residents and visitors. It's also where you'll find the Dubai Golf and Yacht Club, with a 9 and 18-hole course. The male members of the wedding party were enjoying a last round with Andrew as a bachelor.
So we're just here at the lovely Dubai Creek Golf Club, blowing away the pre-wedding jitters with a nice game of golf. Everyone's absolutely loving Dubai. It's nice weather at the moment, so everyone's enjoying it, flying up from Cape Town and Melbourne and Sydney and Brisbane. I think at this stage the guys are having the most fun, but the girls are out on a yacht today, so I'm sure they'll enjoy that.
It seemed that the golfing gods were not on the guys' side, but for Zahira and the girls, it would be plain sailing all the way.
Hi. Good afternoon. Thank you very much.
Multi-million-dollar yachts now ply the sleepy waters of the creek, where dhows once lay at anchor.
So we're on the boat today for my bridal shower. We have gone through weeks and weeks of planning. It's been a really exciting build-up. It's one of the few events that I didn't have 100% control of, which is always a little bit risky. I've had incredible bridesmaids and they've put everything together exactly how I would have loved. I've got all my favorite friends, family that have flown in to Dubai from all around the world. And it's just a good day for us girls to be in our swimmers, enjoy the sunshine, and enjoy what Dubai has to offer.
Naturally, the ring was a center of attention. This was also an opportunity for Zahira's extended family and friends to get to know each other.
Thank you for today. It's absolutely beautiful.
Oh, such a pleasure. How are you enjoying it?
Yeah, great. It's really lovely. Lisa's Andrew's sister and my big sister too now, and she was part of the amazing team that put today's party together. And this is Mum. Mum, are you having a good day?
Yes, I am. It's been perfect, and I just hope the rest of the week goes the same.
So the next crazy cat we're meeting is my cousin and maid of honor, Z. Yeah, she's kept me going through the wedding stress, and she's been a big part of today as well. Z, thank you. They're both amazing.
Thank you. It's very good to be here. We're very lucky because of the weather, considering it's been raining these past couple of days. It's a great day, great fun, great weather.
And I'm the best cousin in the world.
Absolutely. She's the best.
It's such an incredible feeling when someone has a destination wedding because they've got family and friends flying in from all around the globe, and there's this, exciting buzz that people feel when they have destination weddings.
In terms of Dubai, it's glamorous. It has the beaches, the water parks. Here we're celebrating a bridal shower on a yacht. So it really encompasses everything as in a destination for a wedding.
While the ladies succumbed to the temptation of cakes smothered in icing aboard their floating pleasure palace, back on shore, it was a time of mixed emotions for Zahira's dad, as he looked back on how quickly his little girl has grown up.
Zahira was an amazing child. She brought lots of joy to my life. Zahira is a child that wants big things and has big dreams, and I don't believe that it could have been achieved in South Africa. And not to hold her back, as much as I loved her and it was a painful task to leave her, I had to let her go.
The following day saw the families donning traditional costume.
Today is the day of our nikah, which is the Islamic marriage ceremony. So Technically, we are officially married after today, although our wedding and reception is tomorrow. It is different doing it in a completely different country with a completely different type of leadership to the ceremony, which is quite new for all of us. The bridal parties, both groom's side and bride's side, are all dressed in Arabic clothing, which is really interesting. And I'm really looking forward to seeing all of them all dressed up. I think it'll make for diverse and interesting photographs.
It's a cultural experience for my family, especially as well, because they haven't really experienced this side of thing before, so that's quite exciting for all of us.
It's a very simple ceremony. It's like minding man and wife. There's a lot of excitement, with the two different cultures, the diversity, bringing the two together. And I think people are really looking forward to seeing what's it all about, and the traditional dress as well, the kanduras, the abayas.
As outlined in the Holy Quran, the marriage contract is concluded between the guardian of the bride and the groom. And both the bride and the groom must consent to the marriage of their own free will.
Religiously, Andrew and Zahira is now married.
The nick is done. We're quite excited. It was quite different. We both were a bit unsure about what to expect because we have created a bit of a hybrid situation with both families and culture, but it went off really smoothly. We're super excited, and I think
really well.
Tomorrow is when all the dress up and the second part of the fun starts really, so I'm looking forward to that.
The next day, the sun was still creeping over the waters of the Gulf when work began on preparing the beachfront venue. Zahira had also made an early start and was calming her inner butterflies by sticking to her strict fitness routine.
The morning of the wedding, snuck into the gym for a quick 45-minute start to the day, which normally gets me calm, energized. The wedding dress is out, the shoes are out, and I'm looking forward to the day.
With the major work completed and only a few hours to go, the finishing touches were being put in place under the watchful eye of wedding coordinator Felicity Stokes.
My best part with this project for Zahira's wedding has to be from the very beginning. She just had a very great vision of what she wanted, and through the whole process she knows exactly what she wants and she makes sure she gets there. If there's any tweaks, she's been really great along the way making these changes. So yeah, it's been great to work with her on her own wedding.
There's the crystal stand, so if you don't like the flowers, just rip them off and just use the stand.
Yeah, they're putting on the cigars, the name tag.
With a hands-on approach to her brand management business, Zahira feels most comfortable when she's checklisting every detail. But this time she realized that sometimes you just have to step away and focus on other priorities.
Well, looks like it's in capable hands. I'm going upstairs to get ready and I can't wait to come back down and see what it looks like.
The public spaces of the venue offered an oasis of cool tranquility. But the kitchen was a study in quiet efficiency.
So we have for a starter burrata cheese with organic heirloom tomatoes. We have also Balik salmon with poached spear and orange jelly. As a main course, it's a chicken parmigiano with mashed potato. Also we have lamb chop with oyster mushrooms and spinach and garlic cream.
The pastry chef had been working his magic with sugar.
This is a carrot cake. It's been glazed with icing fondant, and we make like a marble effect with some gold powder. She wanted a tower of macaron with gold, white and turquoise colors, because it's the color of the wedding, you know.
Everything was proceeding according to plan, but the groom did seem just a tiny bit nervous.
All the boys came around this morning. We've been down the beach for a swim and a kick of the footy, Aussie rules style. Then we've been back up here and all got dressed and ready to go, and we're just about to head over to the hotel for the big moment.
You're standing next to him like that. Nice. Yes. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Happy days, that's a wrap. We'll see you at the ceremony. Thanks, boys.
As Andrew's dad, I'm enormously proud to see this day arrive, and certainly of his achievements.
I think you always bring your children up to be independent, and by golly he is, and coming over here and having a new life, I think that's really, really great.
The early months of the year can be a rainy time in Dubai, but the weather was being cooperative and Zahira wouldn't have to worry about drizzle spoiling her wedding or her makeup.
For Zahira's big day, we've created something that is still natural but dramatic on the eyes. I work with Zahira a lot and we always do something that's more natural, but obviously today is a special day, so we've gone more glam and we've kept her bronzy look, which is her natural look, and also added pink highlights to have that blushing bride look going on today, so it's very exciting.
With the Dubai skyline creating a futuristic backdrop, the guests began to gather for the ceremony.
To celebrate the exchange of vows of Andrew Charles Marty and Zahira Variawa.
We've grown as people and as a couple.
Thank you for loving me with my imperfections and sharing your life with me. I'm very pleased to announce you husband and wife. Represent to you Mr. and Mrs. Marty.
The beach offered a convenient but unconventional location for the formal wedding photographs.
Watching Zahira walk down the aisle was probably the most emotional moment of my life. It was something I'll never forget, to be honest. Yeah, incredible.
The nerves, yeah, probably the most nervous. I'm not often lost for words, but seeing him at the end of the aisle, and yeah, I was shaking for the first time ever. And Andrew will tell you there's very few times I don't have words. I usually have too many, but it was incredible. It was everything that I think we wanted it to be, and yeah, we loved it.
It's been absolutely incredible to not only be a part of it, but also to see Andy and Zah get stronger as a couple. A wedding, they say, is one of the most stressful times of your life, and they've just cruised through it and have grown stronger in their bond together.
I enjoyed the ceremony, but more importantly, I've enjoyed the coming together of two families from different backgrounds.
I was completely honoured to be his best man, and it's just one of those sort of things that brother's love is a brother's love, and nothing but love for him.
From running to Australia to get her dress, running with Andrew to the tailor, making sure that the suit fits correctly, making sure that all the buttons are in place. It's really been an amazing experience.
Well, this was very special, creating something for Zahira and Andrew, because I've worked with Zahira for the last couple of years on all my book tours, and essentially Zahira has really brought my work to the Middle East. So I really wanted to create something that was very special for the couple, to really say thank you for all the work and effort they've put into bringing me to this region. So, and they're not hard to draw. They're a pretty gorgeous couple, so it was pretty easy.
At last, the formalities were over and everyone could relax and enjoy the wedding party in its spectacular Arabian location. For Mr. and Mrs. Marty, all that remained was to slice the cake, open the floor, and enjoy a long and happy life together.